Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. We're here in the Ares Games booth at Spiel 2013 looking at Dino Race, which is not out at Spiel 2013, but trying to get a preview of some forthcoming games. So we're here with designer Roberto Grasso and Roberto D'Amelio from Ares, and I hope we could get an overview of the game, what we're trying to do here with these cute little figures.
This is a game, race, Dino Race. The goal is take the dinos in save, survive to the volcano that erupt.
Okay. Escape the erupting volcano that's going
and the dino rush and run over the map on the tile and go to the end of the
path.
Okay. How is the game? The game, the dinos run. Everyone play the card. The card to go in tile that if the blue dino play the card, dino run.
Okay.
So you must
It's
match
simple.
the color
Of
the card with the type of tile you want to advance.
This is the principle.
The fun thing is that you can play a lot of cards. It's not like you play just one card, but you can play as many cards as you can. So for example, here you could play, if I am the blue player, I play this one and I get this one, but I can also play again and get this one to move. And now I have planes, so I can get him to move, and so the game can be very fast and dynamic.
Every player has two dinos, and must take two dinos and save.
Okay.
There is an egg, dino egg. In the match, the initial player take the eggs.
Okay.
During the game, with the action card, a player can pass the X to the other player.
Okay.
When can do this? When the player are in the same tile, because in the same tile can play the special card, action card. Action card is three type, pushback, pass the eggs, and steal a card.
Okay.
Some dispute that every player can do to the other player. Okay. For example, the blue player can play a card to go in this tile, and then play this card to take a card to the green player.
Okay.
This is simple, but there are another thing. The X is important because when a dino goes at the finish of the race, choose one of these token that are the price point for the end of the match.
Okay.
Choose one of these, obviously the bigger.
Yes.
And then we pass to the other player that chose when the other dinos go at the end.
When you get the egg out, you also get the egg.
The egg is in hand of one player. When the player go at the end, if is the first dino, the egg
it doesn't score anything.
It doesn't score yet.
When the second dino, if I have the eggs, then take this prey.
Okay.
Okay?
And the egg is out of play, or does it come back into the game?
The end of the game.
End of race.
Okay, and because so 2 Dino, 2 prize
Plus the egg.
plus the egg.
Okay.
So an important thing is that the egg during the race is a burden. So it's a prize if you get it to the end of the race, but during the race it's a burden because every time that the volcano erupts, if you are a player with the egg, you must drop your entire hand on the cars, and at that point you are losing the egg and somebody else will pick it up. So it's a burden during the race. That's why you want to pass it to another player with the action card, but it's a bonus at the end of the race. So you must get a good timing to try to get the egg, but not too early because otherwise you are not.
Because in the game, at the begin, every player has 5 cards. Then at your turn, you throw
Two more.
1 card for every Dino in play.
Okay.
Okay, it's important. Do not out 1 Dino.
Too early.
Because I threw only 1 card. I threw the card, 1 or 2. Then play the card and move Dino.
Okay.
Action card or movement card. Action card, there are a special card. There's a joker. This.
Wild card.
Right, for any of the landscape.
Okay. And at the end of my turn, I threw dice. Dice have the type of tiles, and every dinos that is in the tile threw a card.
Okay.
My, your, and all.
Whoever is the owner.
2 cards for all,
Okay.
or the volcano erupt. And the first is the eruption, and in the second the lava goes. If the lava
Goes onto a tile where the dinosaur.
reach 1 dinos, 1 penalty point.
Okay.
And 1 card is discard.
Okay.
Okay, to choose the player. If erupt the volcano, cioè if the dice take the volcano, who has the eggs in the end take a drop of lava drop,
Right.
okay, and lose all the card in your hand and pass the egg to another player. This is important to take the eggs at the moment in which I
Yeah, close to the end.
All right.
per cui important, do not exit 1 dinos too early, because I throw 1 only card, slow the dino to race, and the eggs too early is obviously
It's a danger.
Right.
danger.
You're gonna be caught on there. Okay.
This is a game that is funny for children, funny to very elastic game, because I can make a dispute to him. Is diciamo a lot of type of dispute that I can do.
Even when we are playing with a
Interactive.
serious gamer, it's fun because of the bad tricks that you play against their dinos. So it's
Is diciamo simple to play. During 20 minutes,
Yes,
25 minutes.
minutes.
Are these the final components for it? What are you
yes,
doing here?
are the dinosaurs as they will be included in the box, so they will come painted. We had this sculptor. Specifically, there is this sculptor in Italy who is a master of dinosaur replicas. He's creating actual dinosaur skeletons for museum replicas, but he also likes to do funny dinosaurs. So we asked him to create the dinos for the game, and they will come just like you see them here, fully painted.
Very nice. And when do you expect to release it?
It's going to release in the first quarter of 2014.
Well, thank you very much for the overview, and good luck.
Thank you.